Hello, my name is Winning Inshira. In this video, I want to tell you about my memorable story. This story is about my experience when I'm going to the mountain. It was my first time to go there. The activity was carried out when I was high school. The activity was held by the organization in my high school as an annual event. Actually, my mother did not allow me to take part in the activities, so I did not register myself. Until the end of the registration date, suddenly my friend told me to register at that activity, but I did not immediately register myself. I'm still confused. And then I tried to contact my mother to ask that, and at the same time convince my mother so I could take part in the activity. Finally, my mother allowed me to join the activity. I was very happy. Before the activity began, I prepared all the things needed, helped by my mother. I also don't forget to train physically to be stronger. Until that day, I was very excited because it was an experience I had never done in my life and I really want to do it. All participants gathered at the school before went to the base camp together. Finally, our team arrived at the base camp. We prepared ourselves again before starting the journey. Then, at 9 p.m., we began the journey to the first base. We stayed overnight there before going on the next day. In the morning, we enjoy the sunrise. The scenery is very good, even though it has not reached the top of the Slamet mountain. Then we have breakfast and did physical warming up before continue the journey to 7th base. After that, we start walking again. During the trip, we rest a few times there. That were people selling snack, heavy food, drinks, and fruits. So, you don't need to be afraid if you have less food and drinks. After walking from morning until afternoon, our team finally arrived at the last post at 4 p.m. We spent the night there before go to the mountain peak in the early morning. But there are some team members who are not feeling well enough and need a help. One of our members is affected by hypothermia because the temperature is cold and windy there. Hypothermia is very dangerous because if the patient is unconscious, it can cause death. Then we help warm the body up to return to normal temperature. After doing some help, finally the body temperature can return to normal. Then we all rest so that the body is refreshed and ready to go to the top of the mountain. Finally, it's 3 a.m. We must get ready to go to the summit. We don't need to carry a lot of stuff, just bring drinks and snacks. And don't forget to wear a jacket to keep our body warm. The journey was very tiring because the route taken was quite steep and had to be careful. But when I got to the top mountain, the scenery makes us forget our tired. The scenery at the summit was very beautiful. I never imagined it would be as beautiful as that. Truly, it was an unexpected experience and a memorable story that I could reach the top of the mountain. Thank you especially for my parents who will allow me to join the activity. Okay, maybe enough for me sharing my memorable story. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if there is something wrong and
time in the evening, I was invited by my friend to playing bicycle around my village. At first, I refused it, but because of forced by family, I was in when we started to play. My friend sat in the front of me peding the bicycle, while I was sitting behind. The wind, which was blowing, made the air was fresh, and I am happy until we stopped for a moment at a small playing park. We played there and walked around together. We also enjoyed the sunset at the border of Roosevelt. That was the greatest view I have ever watched. Orange light that was sorted by the sun decked out the sky and flashed our eyes. That is what, after watching the sunset, we decided to go home. I took the bicycle and then I was in the front, riding the bicycle, and my friend was sitting. My friend was sitting behind. At first, I was riding the bicycle slowly, but enjoyed the wind, the blowing, because I felt very happy. I did not know why did my friend have an idea that she would that she, which was on behind, wanted to pedal the bicycle first. I refused it, but at the end I allowed her to do it. I felt worried. After a long time, finally I enjoyed it, but unfortunately my friend pedaled the bicycle more faster. I asked he to I asked she to stop it, but she ignored my request and pedaled the bicycle more and more faster. I lost my balance and suddenly the bicycle began to the left, and then we fell up to the river and also the bicycle. I was I was very surprised. I fell into the river. My shirt is wet and my slipper is missing one. I stand to save myself. Then there are people who help me. People lifting the bicycle. Then I take a bath in the bedroom belong to the elementary school. To remove the mud from my body, I told my friend to take the shot in my house. But my friend talked to my parents that I fell off the bicycle and fell into the river. After a shower and change clothes, I went home. I am ashamed with neighbors and afraid of being scolded by my parents. I got home, my parents called me. It turns out that there is a wound in the right of my right hand. Until now, there are still scars. Finally, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my friends! I want to tell you about a very memorable experience for me. In my holiday, my family and I had a family trip. We went to Puncak Bogor. We were
there for 1 day. Before we go to Puncak Bogor, in the car, we praying to God for safety. After we arrive at Puncak Bogor, we are playing around in there, and we have pets like futsal, dancing, and singing. We have fun there. I participate in a singing competition, but I don't win in that competition. My family and I having fun in there. In the afternoon, we decide to go to our brother's house in Bandung. There we stayed overnight. When we go there, we were treated to food. My sister and I watched television, and after a while, we decided to sleep because we were sleepy. At midnight, suddenly, my sister woke me up and said that she had found a new discovery. I was shocked and immediately got up from my sleep. She told me that she found fact about saying in the sky. She said that the stars did not stick to the sky. At that moment, I immediately saw her face and silent for a moment. After that, I burst out laughing until I was not sleepy anymore. I wanted to be angry with him for waking me up in the middle of the night, but my anger immediately disappointed. Hearing her new discovery, I feel if it is a very memorable thing for me, so I still remember it to this day. I think that's all for me. Thanks for your attention. See you next time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dia Rahmatul Mutmainah, and in this opportunity, I would like to tell about my experience when I go to Semarang. Okay, I and my extracurricular friends want to go to somewhere, but we confused. Where will we go? To Jepara or to Semarang? So we decide to choose our destination through voting. And from voting result, we agreed to go to Semarang at the time. Yay! And then I and my friends that went to Semarang are about 6 persons. We went to Semarang by 3 motorcycles. Each motorcycle rode by 2 persons. Our destination in Semarang is Ciputra Mall, Gramedia, and the last Eat in Ricis. We went to Semarang in the morning from Kudus, and there is no any problem at first, but because it was the first time I went to Semarang with motorcycle by myself, I don't know the traffic way, so I and my friends did really big mistakes. We were in the wrong way. The police saw and stopped us. It's very embarrassing because it was my first time I got this problem. I really lost my mind. What if my parents know about me? What if my parents know that if sorry what if my parents know that I in this problem, that the police stopped and we got lost? I felt so scared because it was the first time I got ticketed and in another city. At the time, the police offered not to extend the problem and we had to pay some money. After that, we continued the journey. We went to Ciputra Mall and Gramedia. After that, we went to lunch in Richeese. But when on the trip, we repeat the same mistakes, which was lost again. The story is same with first one. The police offered not to extend the problem and we had to pay. We were so sad and confused. We didn't have money left because we had to pay to the police and we failed to eat in Richeese and we went back to Kudus and ate something in Kudus. When I arrived at home, I didn't dare to say that I was lost twice in Semarang. This is bad luck and horrible experience. This experience teach me to be more careful and we should know more about traffic. Okay, I think it's enough for me and see you in the next opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anis Nurfaida. You can call me Anis. And now I will tell you about an event that will never be forgotten in my life. Actually, I really like everything that happens in my life and I really enjoy it. But there are valuable things that can never be forgotten, namely childhood and adulthood. The unforgettable event that I will discuss here is about my experience when I was in senior high school. When in the high school, I have a close friend. It consists of 13 people, namely Fatin, Hana, Ayu, Asa, Wiwi, Indah, Anis Urip, Siva, Yania, Deva, Vena, and Wulandari, and me. and we have name for our gang. The name is Calon Ibu Negara. When sitting in 11th grade in senior high school, our school held a study tour to Bali. All my friends come along. A few days before we left, we had imagined how happy it was to travel to Bali with my beloved friend. I remember very much. At that time, we bought some clothes. That clothes is to be used tomorrow when in Bali. So when we taking pictures, it looks good and perfect. Finally, the long-awaited day arrived. At night, we gathered on school ground to pray before traveling. After arriving in Bali, wherever we go, we are always together. Many tours that we visit, such as Tanah Lot, Kuta Beach, Pandawa Beach, Panglipuran Village, Bedugul, and various souvenirs. We always take pictures in every place we visit because according us, the photo will be useful when we graduate. We don't want to spend time. I will tell you one of the destinations we visit. The place we like more is when we visit Kuta Beach. In Kuta Beach, we take pictures with white foreigners, run around playing sand, laugh at the beach, and watch the sunset on the beach. This is the first time we have felt the beauty of our friendship. And in this place, we thanks to our God for all the beauty we feel now. After 5 days in Bali, we had to return home. Even though it was only 5 days, but we still felt happy, and this moment was very memorable moment in our life journey. After from Bali, our friendship is getting tighter. Every day, joking around the class, tell stories about everything, eat together, go out together, and fight together to graduate from senior high school. And now we are far away. I really miss them. Bali, I miss you so much, and Bali, thank you for the memories.